God was destroying Sodom and Gomorrah because, well, those cities were full of evil. But God, being merciful, sent angels to rescue Lot and his family. Now here's the deal. The angels told them, "Run for your lives, don't look back." Genesis 19, verse 17. Sounds simple, right? But as they were running, Lot's wife couldn't help herself. She looked back. And boom, she turned into a pillar of salt. Genesis 19, verse 26. Why? She looked back because her heart was still in Sodom. She wasn't fully ready to let go of her old life. Now here's something for us. Jesus even brought her up in Luke 17, verse 32. He said, "Remember Lot's wife." Why? Because sometimes we're holding on to stuff God's trying to pull us away from. Bad habits, relationships, even sin. When God says, move forward, don't look back. So here's the question. What are you holding on to that's keeping you stuck? Don't be like Lot's wife. Trust God, move forward, and don't look back. Ever wonder why God let worms eat up King Herod? It's wild, right? But check this out. Acts 12, verse 23 says, "Immediately, because Herod did not give praise to God, an angel of the Lord struck him down, and he was eaten by worms and died." That's straight from the Bible. Herod was feeling himself, taking all the glory, acting like he was a god. And God was like, "No, boom, just like that." Worms. See, God don't play when it comes to pride. When you take his glory thinking you're bigger than him, nah, that's a problem. Herod could have humbled himself, but he didn't. And that was it. So moral of the story? Give God the credit. Stay humble. 'Cause trust me, you do not want to go out like Herod. Think about it. This ain't just about Herod. This is a warning. How many people today act like they're untouchable? Like they don't need God? Same pride, same attitude. But listen, Proverbs 16, verse 18 says, "Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall." That's real. Herod thought he was above God, and look what happened. Maybe today it ain't worms eating people alive, but pride? Oh, it destroys lives, messes up families, ruins careers, kills souls. But there's good news. God gives grace to the humble. All you gotta do, recognize him, give him the glory, stay low, and he'll lift you up. So don't be like Herod. Be wise. Stay humble. Give God his credit. Simple as that.
Let's talk about something powerful from Mark chapter 9, verses 23 to 29. It's a story where Jesus shows us how faith works and what really drives out demons. So there's this father, right? His son is suffering, possessed by a demon. The boy can't speak. The demon throws him into fire and water, and he's been like this since childhood. The dad is desperate. He brings his son to Jesus' disciples, but they can't cast the demon out. Then he turns to Jesus and says, "If you can do anything, help us." And Jesus responds, "If you can believe, all things are possible." The dad immediately cries out, "Lord, I believe, help my unbelief." That's real honesty right there. He's saying, "I do believe, but I still struggle." Jesus sees the crowd gathering, so he acts fast. He rebukes the demon, commands it to leave, and never return. The demon freaks out, throws the boy into a violent seizure, and then silence. The boy looks dead. People start whispering, "He's gone." But Jesus takes his hand, lifts him up, and the boy is fine. Later, when they're alone, the disciples ask, "Why couldn't we cast it out?" And Jesus tells them, "This kind only comes out by prayer and fasting." Here's the takeaway. Faith is key, but some battles require more. Sometimes you gotta go deeper. Prayer and fasting give you that spiritual power. The disciples had cast out demons before, but this one, it needed more. Some things in life won't break unless you level up spiritually. So if you're facing something that won't budge, ask yourself, have you prayed? Have you fasted? Because faith plus action brings results. All right, that's it. Keep believing, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next one.